Orsi's courtyard.
This must be the house of Count Orsi, the slave master.
Found that quick.
All the fops, bootlicks, and toadies in Vienna are here assembled.
Okay, so I'm assuming what we're about to do is we're just gonna go in and we're gonna kill a bunch of people. That's what I'm assuming the whole plan is. No idea. I think he was trying to impress his girlfriend. See, I don't know about that. That's like on the list of ways to impress girl. I think that's kind of towards the stupider end of the spectrum. Hey, I'm just gonna pick a fight with a random dude. Hey, I could kick this guy's ass. Finds biggest guy who's 7 foot. Barely has. I'm assuming you had at least like over 50 pounds on the guy. Yeah. Just trying to impress his girlfriend. Okay, so the mansion's locked. Does that mean we actually have to get invited to the mansion or something? He bumped into me and fell down? Oh, you see, that's where it comes from. He had that reaction. You know what I mean? He had the reaction of, oh god, I look stupid. And then he had to try to not look stupid in front of his girlfriend. That's what he had to do. So basically, we found out where we need to go. Is there a way? Oh, no. I'm not trying to get into a fight with you, dog. So, something that we need to learn. Do not click a sword on any of those guys because they will attack you. Good to know. I think we could take them, to be honest. Okay. And revelry, among other things, is going on in there. So we're going to have to get invited to Count Orsi's for whatever crazy stuff he's doing. I'm assuming maybe our quest line is going to focus on the outer parts and then we move in. I'm just trying to find a place that's actually open to us outside of our haven. I have to admit I was afraid he might have a gun. I mean, his head was at your chest. Oh, that's perfect. His head's just at his chest. He's just looking up at you, talking about how he's gonna kick your ass. That's lovely. But yeah, the great equalizer. No one ever wants to have to deal with a crazy dude with a gun. No, nobody. That's okay. We found a weaponsmith. I guess we can see what this dude's got. Oh my goodness! I feel like this guy will actually be a little bit better than Van Zwetter.
We seek mended armor.
Thou hast an impoverished look, and the demeanor of outlanders.
Did you say I was broke?
Coin to pay?
If such uncharitable suspicion is the custom of the land,
This is why you don't go clubbing?
an outlander.
You were walking home from work?
We're really weary and dusty from the road. We can pay our way.
We can pay in gold or in blood. The choice is thine, Von Sweeter.
Yes. How may I be of service?
Okay, well. Serena kind of brought that to a new level. Oh, this guy's got scale mail, chain mail, half plate, and full plate mail. That's what's up. He also has a great shield, which I want so much. Because the footman shield's not bad, but that is nuts. Was it like one of those guys? We say he was like 5'4", so I'm wondering if he had that like little Napoleon complex. Because there's a bunch of dudes that I know who are a little bit like that. Well, they just start shit with, oh, there I go cursing, with people. I was walking on, have to pass by the movie theater. That's why you don't go walking home from work. Joking. Everyone I know has small cars. No idea. I was just shocked. Dude, I could believe it. It's like a dog like clawing a bear's nose. It just looks at it for a second. Like what? What? Why would you do this? Okay, does he have anything? He has unholy studded leather armor. So I'm assuming the unholy things are what we need. There's some stuff insulated against fire. Berserk stuff. And I also had the best match against Ryu I have ever had today. I've actually stopped playing Street Fighter for a minute and I went back and I'm still hitting like 5-hit Mika combos and I'm super happy about that. So I guess I'll just pick up a great shield.
Prevent further cumbrance.
God, I didn't want that. I want the great shield. Okay. Feel as though we might need to make some more money. Actually, I'm feeling like we're definitely going to need to make some more money before we actually do anything with this guy. Farewell. So we found who he is. Let's see if we could find anyone else around here. Then after I walked off, he's just behind me, starting yelling, all that stuff. Now that's... He said sorry, then pulled him to his feet. And then he had to keep going. His manhood was hurt. Because he bumped into a guy that was bigger than him. And he had to look cool in front of his girlfriend. Okay, so we found one useful person. Can we find anyone else? HD, were we given any other instructions outside of just save people who were enslaved by the Count? Because there also has to be a magic person out here. This is the east. Oh, there's a magic place. Wait, the Order of Hermes? Fun fact, the Tremere were once mages, or maguses, of the Order of Hermes.
Another Tremere.
Nay, here's mortal. I can smell it.
Aye, not Tremere, but a mortal mage of the Order that splintered into the Tremere. He may be useful.
Hail to thee, mage. I am Christoph of Clan Bruja.
Hail to thee. I am Orvis, mage of the Hermetic Order.
I'm not sure. Check the quest log. There's a place to go, but I'm not sure. If it stays there, okay, I'll tell you something though. It didn't seem too specific though. I'm walking down a street, and it's me and someone else coming my way. They always cross over to the other side. Oh, because big 7'1" dude, and they're just like, nah, I don't want to deal with it today. Yeah, I could. Aw, it's okay, Ace.
Godspeed thee.
We love you, Ace, but yeah, I could.
Most welcome.
I can see that. I can see that. I may have done that. But actually, there was this really weird Halloween where I was out. It was high school, and I was hanging out with this one girl who lived in the hood. Like, I don't want to say lived in the hood, but yeah, it was an interesting area. And it was like 11 or something that night. We just came out of a friend's house, and we're walking back, and there's like this group of like 12 dudes, all dressed in black, and they're at this. Oh, well, I guess this is going to. Well, look at you. A wench in each arm. They're vamps. But anyhow, we saw them. I looked at her. She looked at me, and we just cross the other side of the street. Didn't want to know what was up with that. So these are 3 vampire. I don't want to say prostitutes, but let's talk to them.
Named Orsi. Canst thou tell us where we may find him?
Come to his mansion in the Western Tonight there's a feast in honor of the new solstice. Here's an invitation on the finest virgin skin parchment.
I like not this talk of the skin of virgins.
Okay, she's a very interesting lady. But if it's a crowd, I get the ladder jokes. How's the weather up there? I knew someone who, when we were in college, no, it was a friend of a friend who worked at college in a supermarket, and all he would get from people is just, hey, how's the weather up there? Hey, could you reach this for me? That's all he got, was just that stuff. I think maybe it's just the environment of people being surrounded by other people. You're a freak of nature. Oh, that's mean. I suppose you get the hassles. Yeah. That's just kind of rude. How's the weather up there? After the 90th freaking time. That's just rude.
Speak up, stranger. Dost thou crave wine, ale, or spirits?
I don't think we crave much of anything now. Yo, but we got an invitation. Isn't that awesome? So there we go. And all we had to do was look around a little bit. I'm kind of proud of myself on that one. And we found a dude from the Order of Hermes, so we're good on that. How many cats have you rescued from the trees? People don't care. There's an item I missed at the end. Okay, we'll go back for the item. Because I'm assuming if you're going to tell me it's important, it's either super important or it has something to do with the ladies of the night. Oh, wrong place. We're looking for the Green Toad Inn. I apologize, sir. Okay, here we go. Green Toad Inn. There we go. I'm happy I'm me, though. My wife, when she was alive, asked me, how do you put up with it? I just told her, they're not important to me. Oh, that's a good way of taking it. Just be like, hey, whatever. Oh! I left my invitation on the virgin skin parchment. Oh, and she dipped? I guess they took that dude wherever they were going to take him and drain all of his blood. And, aw. I'm sorry to hear about that. So whatever they say, don't bother me. I learned that lesson around 15. Yeah. I guess I've slightly learned the lesson of not caring about what other people think or say. Maybe from the internet? I don't know. Okay, we're not going up there. I don't know, I did care a significant bit about how people thought of me before. Or at least it would slightly encompass certain things. Like, oh, this person's probably gonna think this or yada 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 or say whatever. But after putting things up on the internet, I've lessened that. I think I still care to a degree. But it's grown a little bit lesser. I ain't freaking out about much. Okay, let's get up. But I'm still slowly learning. Okay, we're not saving on 11 because I think I messed up the story. And when we finish, I'll probably go back and check it out. Okay. Isn't this lovely? I'm gonna be real. I feel like certain dresses, maybe they need to make a comeback. I don't know. This is. Oh,
Welcome,
he's a venture.
Knights. I see thou hast met my children. This is Kazi, Teta, and Zil, the most beautiful daughters of Cain thou shalt ever meet.
We met a medieval pimp.
Unfortunately, Teta and Zil lost the ability to speak during their mortal lives. I found them in servitude to a rather harsh master that saw to it to remove their tongues. He was dealt with in a fitting fashion, eh, say my darlings?
And they all just nod. They know what's up.
Kazi is happy to speak for the three of them now.
We come seeking Bruja taken as slaves from Prague, a mortal woman among them.
Slaves? Oh, yes. The slave business has been so very delicious. Duke Leopold needed a force to beat back the Semice, and lo, the Tremere appeared as if by divine providence. The Tremere and Semice battle each other with surpassing fury, and I, humble ventru that I am, I profit from the selling of slaves to both clans. The Duke and I shall ensure that the Tremere win the war, but only after I have collected much treasure from the carnage. Then shall we destroy the wounded Tremere as punishment for the blasphemy they committed upon the antediluvian salute.
Tell us of the October shipment from Prague.
Dost thou think me a fool, that I will give away that which thou wilt purchase? Presumptuous bumpkin! Shouldst thou wish to know of thy allies, thou shalt perform a mission for me.
This is why I hate the venture. Or we shall slice thy head halfway off thy neck. Then thou beg to tell of our allies. Okay, so I'll most likely say very well because we're not trying to get into a shadow war of our own. But this dude is selling slaves to both sides of a war. He's a war profiteer. And after he gets enough from the Zemitzi, he will throw all of his resources behind the Tremere. The Tremere will destroy the Zemitzi. And then because the Tremere have allocated so much resources to this war, he will then swoop in and kill them, having profited off of both of them. Not only that, but he is also taking members of other clans and selling them to the Zemitzi and the Tremere to just use. So the Zemitzi will turn them into like weird fleshy abominations, and the Tremere will make them into gargoyles who are completely under their control. Both sides are just dicks. Like they're just terrible people. I used to be afraid to go outside because I was really taller than everyone. I've been very lucky not to deal with much stuff like that. Craziest thing that's happened to me in literally 10 plus years was I walked past a guy on the bus and my backpack caught a part of his clothing. I pulled him just a little bit and he freaked out. It's shocking that some people get so set off. Yeah, dude, I remember I was walking home from school one day and some dude, I don't know what, I'd never seen him before. I never said anything to him. I don't know if someone told him I said something to him or whatever, but he snuck up on me with I think it was like a piece of a tree branch that had fell off, and I was like out, and somebody woke me up. Somebody that I knew was just like, "Yo, he just knocked you out for no reason." Awesome. That was a fun experience. Orthney's like a Rothschild. Yeah, the Rothschilds, scariest actual family in the world. Um, Another venture jackass. Yes, yes, he is. Wherever I went, people just stared. More tall than everyone. People on here find out my height, and they call me Abigail. They call you Abigail. See, that's mean. People also tell me I won't live long. Dude, you'll be fine. Um, that's insane that someone would just knock you out for no reason. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. You just gotta find the right person who's mentally susceptible and then get somebody to like knock him out. There's dudes who as what was it? Wasn't there a thing where people were just like walking up and knocking out random people to videotape it and then put it on the internet at some point in time? We got dudes flexing to show how tough they are. There's a bunch of stuff that people will just do for no reason. It's actually kind of
Very well.
sad,
Excellent.
but
I see we two
people are slightly nuts.
Come to my study where we may discuss this.
Yeah, they were calling it the knockout game.
Mayhap thou shalt find some delicious morsels to refresh thee. Pray, sup with me. I trust that thou wilt find these hors d'oeuvres to thy liking.
Oh!
If they are not pleasing to the taste, we shall have them flogged.
State thy business, Orsi.
Well, I can see thou hast no courtly manners in the bumpkin. Listen well. The Tremere have clapped their slaves away in the Tremere Chantre.
Oh, this is gonna
thy
get...
house de Hexe, the most protected haven in Vienna. So, do not think to try to kill me to gain them. They are quite beyond my power. Only Duke Leopold could convince the Tremere to give up their slaves. The Duke is responsible for allowing the Tremere to lodge in Vienna, so the Tremere do his bidding. Assist my ally, the Duke, and he will owe thee a boon.
What does the Duke wish?
The end to the reign of the pestilential vampire priest Luther Black. Years ago, Luther was but a mortal priest of Stephansdom Church. A wayward La Sombra sought to rule Vienna by controlling the church, and dared to embrace Luther. We sent the sire to hell, but Luther locked himself away from the outside world. He hath retained a pitiable hold on the faith he had in life, and sleeps by day upon a cross of pure silver. Quite uncomfortable, I assume, but he fancies himself a martyr. The Duke has been unable to remove this blasphemous member of the Shadow Clan, since Luther is ensconced within a ring of holy ground.
Then how do we find him?
Better to ask how to bind him. Thou cannot destroy him. The priest has strange powers beyond thy ken, but thou can restrain him. Here are chains even Luther Black cannot break. I
Okay.
am a master of metalwork, and I have forged these shackles from a new, unbreakable alloy. Thou mayst find them useful and more reliable than
So
magics in thy blood.
he's just gonna slit all their throats and take a bloodbath?
Will retrieve thy slaves.
Yep. Yep. He's just got blood on tap. That's a party.
Not to my liking, I'm afraid. I prefer blood of a nobler sort. 'Tis my only vice.
Your only vice?
Enough of this dainty preening and strutting.
That's why the gangrels are my favorite.
Refinement is wasted on lumbering brutes such as thee. There will come a time when boorish churls are put in their place. Thou shalt find a concealed entrance to the church. Behind our famous astrological clock in the inner strat is a hidden passage. Enter by night and wait inside for daylight, and thou mayst steal into the inner haven undetected.
Okay, now shut up.
Undertake thy mission.
Good. Now get thee hence.
Good, now get thee hence. I'm just going to go do other things right now. Wait, so years ago a guy stabbed you, and your response to his stabbing was to punch him and you punched him, broke his jaw, fractured his collarbone, and broke 3 of his ribs, and you only hit him twice. That's actually really impressive. Like no lie, that's very impressive. But dang. And you only hit him twice. A lot of cops came to get me, and yeah, that's like the biggest thing. If you have a bunch of people to back you up about how the situation went down and what happened, then you're gonna be good. They had to perform surgery to remove the knife from my leg. That's not... Wait, so it was, God, is it serrated? I want to say? I don't want to say serrated. But there are certain knives that specifically are, carved or made, or the way that the blade is set so it's harder to remove actually after you stab someone. So like a hunting knife? Okay. Let's get out of this posh vampire's abode. This is why I freaking hate the venture. Wait, how do we get out of here? Wait, don't tell me you have a secret passage in your place. Okay, no. It was a throwing type knife. Double blade. Oh. Yo. It was a double-bladed throwing knife. That's not fun.
So, Christoph has not yet perished at the hands of the vampire priest.
She sounds lovely.
Flames, my sister Tata, and my sister Zil entreats me tell thee that she too is filled with lust for thee. She cannot resist the charms of an immortal so close to death's door. So, Christoph has not yet perished at the hands of the vampire priest. The deadly nature of thy mission.
You were told not to remove it? Yeah.
And my sister Zil
because
me tell thee
that could have caused a ton of bleeding problems. Yeah, found out if I did, I might have bled to death. Yep. Dang, man. It is a very good thing you did not remove that. Because of that, I walk with a limp. Oh, man. Dang. And how did that even start? Was the dude just trying to rob you? I'm assuming he was trying to rob you. Or is this just another dude that you bumped into and had to protect his masculinity at all costs? Okay, so let me go back to the quest real quick. We have to find a clock tower. It's on the inner strand.